because it's not done enough and it's not even really authentically here enough, we have to explain what love is. And love is quite simply the highest vibrational frequency. It's the superior presence on this plane. In fact, it is the present moment now. You see, love cannot happen any other place than the now. It is the truth in reality. So, yeah, these words are just kind of pointing at the same thing. God, reality, truth, love are the same thing. So now we're talking about it's best to understand it as vibrational frequency. It's the highest vibrational frequency possible. Kind of like when, if you know how a wheel spins, it could spin so fast that it could look like it's stopped. If it's really sound enough and quiet, you can't tell it's spinning. If it's aligned with the light in the room, see, that's an artificial light, but there is the light of reality, right? You can call it the sun. But no, I think the human spirit is a trillion times brighter than the sun. Yeah, there's a energy that they are tapping and that they are interacting with, really in connection with the Creator. Yes, that is 4 trillion times hotter than the sun. If you want to talk about lightning bolts out there, now that's what we're dealing with when we talk about Aquarius. That element. It's like, what is it? They think they like to say, well, you worship the sun. It's like, no, you worship what holds the sun in place, and probably the entire universe. And what works here, as far as like, how did it all get here down to this very level right now, where you might be enjoying it all. Like, you're like, look at that. Like, oh my God, the sun is pretty scary, right? If we think we're looking at it like through our spectrum of understanding. But anyway, like, just now, let's just talk about like me sitting here. But I'm saying that, yeah, it's important to really start talking about what the nature of love really is. It's the highest vibrational frequency able to be present, and available to this moment now. In fact, it is this moment now, I would dare say. And if you can just breathe with me, deep divers, it's like you have no responsibility towards any of it, really. What I mean is that you are it. You don't own any of it. It owns you, kind of a thing. That's the boss, right? And I didn't just say that like the government who says they own you, kind of a thing, because that's where we're fucked up. See, the higher vibrational frequency, I've been working with it for probably all my life. I've been working with it really intensely for the past, well, I would say 10 years, because of my line of work, I guess, and my lifestyle requires it. Really, yours would too if you're leading a creative life and you want to maintain the higher vibrational frequency. See, now the thing is like, yeah, no, you can be paid to do a great job. That's what it's capable of. Love actually works unconditionally, uh, because of its ability to be present. Now the thing is like, what do we want to be keep focusing on and bringing up and being present to? See, there's where we are at a vital point. See, if it's not just pure celebration and we have beauty and it's just an amazing experience. You know, I'm not saying that my growling stomach right now isn't an amazing experience, that I don't appreciate how that, man, you know what? It's up to me to remember right now. I made tortillas and a vat of beans last night, really good chili beans, and I do have little cheese, I have cabbage, I have olives. I got to put this together and create this. Yay! So I'm just going for a ride here. My stomach is like, excuse me, I'm hungry. And it's like, I know, I'm not hungry, but you are. Yep. I'm glad you didn't succumb to identifying with us here. Really, if you did, I would be forever hungry, really. I'm not really that as hungry as you all the time. Yeah, but isn't it fun? Sure. I'm trying to feel good here in this fucking meat cage full of antenna. Is this the same video? Woo! Trying to talk about the higher vibrational frequency and see how superior it really is. Why? See, this is the thing. See, we have this trouble. You like your narcissist video? Well, here it is. We're opening the can of worms. What's the fucking problem? They vibrate very slowly, if not at all. They might not even be turned on. See, that's the thing, is if you really look into it, some of them are just like cold, right? They could be cold as ice, right? And it's because they're not able to be present at any one time. It's weird. It's an anomaly. I know this. See, here I am. I'm a live playing musician, and it's like you either know music or you don't. You have the truth between you when you are somebody who's practicing the higher octave of love. You're turned on. You can only live now, the life, and then if there's somebody else there, see, Christ says it just takes two or more, and it's like, you mean it hasn't happened yet? No. Especially if you wanted to set an example for the children, if they would be born into here. Oh, it sure hasn't happened there. We're actually looking for a man and a woman to go ching wah, and then start resonating to make everybody go, excuse me, fuck you. That's the way to do it. Fucking microphone out of here, over here, and then cut the bridge away from the smokestack over there. And let's get back to building pyramids and doing our free energy. Woo! See, this video is fucking over as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to keep going. What am I going to keep going with? I can talk about the language that I'm pulling up that points at the higher vibrational frequency. When you tap the truth, just the simple truth, it can be the simplest truth too. When you start looking at it, it's like, huh, it's funny because, you know, I get it. You know, there's different octaves and everything, but there isn't anything new under the sun when it comes to genitals. You just have to simply look down. What buttons are you working with there? There's men and women here. That's all. That's it. See, that's where we get really weird with the political parties. It's like, where the fuck are these people? Well, they are stuck here, by the way, and they are borrowing human flesh. They're using it. They are using it. Yeah, because there isn't just one people here. It's an amazing soup of aliens. You know, they're like you can store you can try and come here and learn. I was trying to talk about, is this the same video? Boy, I can't tell what video this is, but it's the one that I'm wearing this butterfly shirt. I'm making these butterfly shirt videos. Oh boy, we need symmetry, don't we? Yeah, otherwise some of us get sick. It's like, really, if you look at Mother Nature out there, she's actually very symmetrical. Even though it looks like chaos in a tree, it's actually growing to benefit itself in accordance to its gravity and all this stuff, and it's amazing. It's called self-organizing, and that's what the higher vibrational frequency can do. This love is a self-organizing system. Hello, Libra, lighting up activation. Now we've got this going. It's our time. We cannot sleep on this. Bring back what music is really doing. Throw out all of that other shit. Teach people the higher vibrational frequency. Tune it right, and heal and start healing yourself. In my last video, I went out on humming something. I was what it was is I was humming the F tone. It wasn't E. E, and then it's F. So you would go. See, the monks when they do their own. Now I'm not sure if it's the E or the F, but I was on the F. See, what they do is they go. If you listen to it, in the real monasteries, they're hitting the E, and then what they kind of go, right? They kind of go do an oscillation, and so there's my excuse for being off. In fact, it was the F, not the E. So I'm saying this because God is listening, and you have to correct your fucking mistakes, or you're making another mistake. for yourself. See, I'm proud that I found that though. See that no, that's what they do. They home. The question is nowadays is like what they have going out to the mainstream of those monasteries or how they tune it. Is it tuned down? Is it tuned wrong? You know, are they doing it wrong in any way? Because when you do it, babes, it fortifies your whole entire system. It heals you. It heals you. But you have to, you have to sing it yourself. You have to really participate. You can't turn on a Wi-Fi and then stick a Bluetooth fucking EMF wave annihilator in your ear and say, "Look, I'm listening to the high vibrational frequency," or the frequency that'll get you into alignment. And see, the thing is yeah, no, yes, yo, yay, we can do it ourselves. Just watching somebody perform something at the higher vibrational frequency rate, those are called masters, by the way. See, like there's a difference between, like you can watch somebody climb a tree. They have to remove a tree. It's dead, and it's a massive one. And there's a certain way to do it. Really, that when you look at it, it looks like a dance. It's like that's the most beautiful thing I've seen. The way that person did it. But then you get somebody who is completely off and doing it for money, perhaps. They have no interest in anything, really. That's a narcissist for you right there. I mean, love and the higher vibrational frequency is nothing but like pure interest. It's like invested. You want to get into this, man? What kind of vest do you have there? So anyway, when you see these people go up and climb the tree, same equipment, but they're like, it's like stumbling. Whoa, I just hit myself in the nose. And people are like, God damn, I hope they better know what they're doing. I'm just going to go to work, you know what I mean? And otherwise, you're doing a double take, and you're like, fuck, that person is fucking right on, baby. Usually, the one at the top is doing that, and everybody's like, how do we do that? Well, you have to meditate. First of all, find out what brings you joy, what you're good at. Everybody and every single body is not good at the same exact fucking thing. But love will dial you in on an everything kind of a thing to find out what it is that you love, right? That's our love. You have a love life, and there's something that you love. That means that it gets you like it really clears you out. It clears you out, and now you're like, ah, I know what to do. I'm not confused. There is no need. I'm doing what I'm contributing into this thing. See, as an organism, it's ideal. Otherwise, you're casted out. I mean, everybody else is like chugging, like, right? And we have to see, I say that we can separate ourselves out from the society by just saying, can we have our own monies now? I have a good idea too, but somebody has control of all the money paying everybody to do, and I really want to do something else like, what? To get everything going, what's going on? Well, don't get anxiety. You're free to capitalize anywhere, anytime. Hi, how are you today? And let's, if we have to, get away from it all. And that's probably what happened a little bit. But now I want to get away. Oh, I'm sorry about this, but do you think there's a living hell somewhere, and can we get rid of it? Just wondering if it happened to be here, do you think we can make an escape? Well, I say using the higher vibrational frequency. I'm telling you right now, I've had this experience all my life until just 3 years ago, and especially recently, where fucking miserable people got into me and tried to fuck me up. And really, I took the lesson as it is. I was like, wow, okay, this is what happens when you lower yourself down. But really, I didn't lower myself down. When you raise your voice, to stand up for the truth, like say your own well-being, like what I did with the asphalt, and then really noticing from the get-go that the people around me were not genuine. Really, we can pass 25 years, and finally, when I break down and say, "Excuse me, you can't do that," they start fucking pounding on me. You people, God sees you. And you see you now, I'm sure. See, somebody like me that does this spontaneous quality control thing that makes you see yourself later and takes the hit, like Christ over there. Yeah, you're lucky they didn't just shish kebab you and then give me a kiss, baby. Yes, I love you. Thank you. I love you too. I'll be right there. And so then, haven't seen you in a while. God, it's been a while. It can't happen like that anymore. The kids are wondering, the kids are actually raising up. Keep an eye on them, right? It's the ones who rebel early. Now, you want to talk about rebel. The word rebel. See, they took the bells. If there was a great idea, they took it away. See, a great idea, everybody else will resonate with it. There's something called resonating. And it's a great idea because there's nothing new under the sun. And a great, it's just, it feels good. It's maintaining your well-beings. Up to, yeah, I love the way you built that pyramid over there. You used a massive 3D printer? Yes. And do you like the waterfall I did? Cool, let's go. You're fucking going like the Jetsons back to Venus. It's really nice up there, by the way. Very nice. Mars, not so much. We don't know why that occupation insists on just... It's so ugly. You can't tell anything's there. They all live underground and they live on pure synthetic. Now we're doing Wi-Fi. Oxygen. They have it all down, by the way. And you, especially me, are a celebrity there. They have a job to do, like, I don't know if you've noticed did you ever get your psyops? You're being psyopsed upon if you have a cell phone, and see, they already know that I'm here from a long time ago. I override their system all the time. I say, you don't psychologically stifle me with what everybody else gets psychologically stifled over. And because we are to take this fucking thing over, way away from how they control. See, when you look at people who are monetized on, I was talking about the monetary alignment, or like the compartmentalized monetary system, right? Where people are still chugging away and dipping into this selfish system over there, which isn't social for us. It's making sure that we are confused and like going into fray with the thing that says, and for just $19.99 you can, because it's so discouraging. It's because it's like nobody feels good, not yet, or do they? It's really hard to maintain your feel good when you're working for the enemy. They don't support you, but now you're getting money from them, and you're going to pay a bill, and then you're going to go eat TV dinner. Or who are you paying for the food that you're eating now? You better pay people. See, the thing is that money needs to be separated out. Good, you can play your hell game with your shit, and we'll play our heaven game with our gold. And see, the thing is, with that separation, I mean, it's still kind of already here. And it's like, the moment you start feeling disease and stuff, somehow that fucking shit got into you, and you need to say no to it. And handle your reactive abuse. Jesus, was that what happened? It sure was. Did you love that reactive abuse that you got from when... Yes, they didn't like when I said no to them. And then you get 9 people saying, what makes you... I can do anything I want on my property. And it's like, wow. You need to be quarantined off then, because you're doing self-harm, and just looking at you people hurts me. I'm an ultra-sensitive person, and I only wanted the best for you. I wanted the best for all of us. Why can't you people fucking think on your own? I'm not taking it personally, and I'm not really hating you. I don't hate upon you. I say there's still a chance for you. May you be challenged to the nth degree with turmoil in you that only speaks to you, that says you need to change something. You cannot change people out there. See, I didn't just say that you don't stand up for your own well-being. And see, really, if you're standing up for your own well-being and you're a human being, you're standing up for the well-being and other human beings. That's all. And if they forgot, well, let that process sink into them. That's what's happening. I can tell right now that it's like, oh, fuck. They know that they are wrong, but now they're going on the side of the bully thing, so you'll never get... See, what I have to do is I have to sue them. See, that's what we have to do. You drop everything. See, they ruined my life here, basically. Really, it's just a mild here. Fuck you with their asphalt. It still smells to this day. It still smells. A certain temperature or something, and it's just activating. It is a gift from the satanic cult, which is the state fucking military, that says, watch us fuck with these fucking assholes who are fucking sopped in our money system also. It's our money. And so the deal is, you get a deal from them, you get a deal, any deal. If it had a price tag on it, and then they scaled it down and said instead of $9, it's $3 today, and you get 12 free. You're buying poisons there. Will you stop? Taking the shortcut over there, you're not doing the work that you really should do, which is to find out what you're supposed to do here. Have you found out what you wanted? It's not a question. It's not a mystery, babes. If you're a human being, it's the fucking same thing for you people. Now let's look at the word organism. The instructions are right there. You want to feel good. See, water is the same way. Do you want to drink shitty water? I mean, what the fuck? After a while, it's like, really? And you don't mind that your lifespans are being cut off? Like, more and more. And there's some people who say, no, Shauna, man, back in the 1800s, people only, and especially at 600 years old, they only lived to be 35 and stuff. It's like, you don't know that! You really don't know that! How do you know that, babe? Let's get back to that. See, I made plenty of videos. It's just like, come on, man. I need a secretary here. It would be great. Because there's a lot in between, right? Because I'm being distracted and I'm hungry and it's like, 3D. But then there's some jewels in here. It's like, yeah, no, how do you know? How do you think you know history? It's been fed to you. Anything, babes. If you are thinking on your own, if you at all get away from it and meditate and you start looking at the amazing fucking reality, this situation that we're in right now, how it really is, no, away from all of that you were fed. It's so weird because you can get to that place. You can get to the place. See where I am next. I don't want to go there now, but I'm just telling you where I am with it. It's like, no, it's like, how do you think you know? Because look at it. It's more interesting if you think on your own and get a clue. See, there's already literature. You love your Bible that talks about it, right? That maybe there was, and you can see that the civilization that was here, and I don't think it was 2,000 whole entire revolutions of the sun years ago. I think it was more like hardly 800 years ago that they melted down some shit around here. Joshua Tree, where I live, it's like people love that place, but it's like, can you look at this? This is a meltdown here. These structures that you're looking at and you're climbing over, and these rocks and the way they look, this is melted down by heavy-duty equipment not too long ago, and it's probably radiating still, but you don't know it. Like radiation, you know. There's stuff like that they do find. They found it, and it's like this weird pile of rocks, and people go in there, they like to hike around, but they come out and they get so sick. And then, no, today, like Chernobyl, stupid shit that we are continuing to do, whatever that is, where it's like, we have to remember, we have to hand these documents over that says, no, don't ever have a civilization live here because it's so toxic that, but they do, they have moved things. And see, Erin Brockovich found a place, right? It's like, why is everybody getting sick right here? It's because some kind of leakage has gone on with some kind of old something, but she found that the water table was terrible and by something. And see, Erin Brockovich, she just threw down everything in her life and said, you know what, sue these fucking people, take them to court. She's a beautiful woman. You know Erin Brockovich. That's what we need to do as humanity. That is humanity right there in a nutshell. If they stop drinking the Kool-Aid, if they stop feeling all guilty that, oh, they didn't get an A plus and they're not fitting in, all this stuff that they can get distracted by, including their fucking wannabe people in their lives up close who are saying, "Hey, you want to hang out today? Yeah, I got something for you."